Hello everyone. So I'd like to take you back briefly to 2008. We're all familiar with the global financial crisis. We all know what happened. It brought about the utter devastation and ruin of the American automotive industry. So afterward, in the beginning recovery phases, they decided they were going to shift their production strategy to meet more consumer demands. This was their big trend. What consumers wanted from American car companies was an overall higher quality product. They wanted longer value, or longer value over the product's lifetime. They wanted a more reliable product. Tesla has capitalized on this with the Model S. It's been highly successful, and in 2013 was named Motor Trend's Car of the Year. And it is also, okay, very sorry. But more importantly, outside of the US, there's been another trend that has developed, and one that I think we should pay attention to. Two of the largest auto manufacturers in the world, which one I'm sure you're familiar with is Nissan, and the other one is Renault, which is a French company. Nissan is the second largest in Japan and the sixth largest in the world. They recently revived their brand name Datsun. Now, we're all too young to remember what Datsun actually is. It was their export models from 30 or 40 years ago. The word Datsun essentially became a byword for reliability and affordability. Everyone could afford one. And in a similar way, Renault has recently purchased a Romanian company back in 2003 known as Dacia. Dacia is essentially known for two car models, the Sandero and the Duster, which are ruthlessly efficient. We're talking about they have tiny engines, they seat 5 people, they have 4 doors and a trunk. There's nothing exceptional about them. They don't even have central locking. And yet, despite all of this, they are highly successful. They are selling to emerging markets and to developed markets. So this means not only are they successful in India, but in fully developed nations, something with a nation such as Germany with a very high production and high employment rate. And even historically, we can see that this has been very successful. Two of the most successful car models ever created are the Toyota Corolla and the Volkswagen Beetle. Now, the Corolla is a quintessential car. We all know exactly what they look like. It's a box on 4 wheels, and everyone knows one who has one. Whereas the Volkswagen Beetle doesn't seem to be. It's more of a girl's car. It's an accessory. It's cute. But that's not how it started. Its real success was back in the days post-World War II, when it was affordable transportation for the masses. These two cars have left such a huge impact on our society that everyone can recognize them. That is how highly successful they are. They may not be iconic, but they're what are important to the company. Now, thanks to our success with the Model S, we have expertise in electric cars, and we also have a great public image. What we can do is use this expertise to craft a much smaller, more economical, and cheaper vehicle. We too can cash in on this trend and essentially create a Tesla that is accessible to the everyman. The time has come to make the Tesla brand a household name. That's all.
Okay, the only questions and answers.
Yes.
You need to ask them if they have questions.
Oh, sorry. Any questions?
Anyone?
What are the key components to making Tesla a household brand? Of the facts that you've listed, of what consumers want, what should Tesla focus on with this new model?
Oh, Tesla should focus on the same qualities of something like the Toyota Corolla or the original Volkswagen Beetle, being extremely cheap and extremely efficient. Something that can be afforded by everyone.
Do you think that the technology that's used in a Tesla and then all the parts and components, is it realistic to have a Tesla that is inexpensive and affordable?
I think that is absolutely possible. We've seen with smaller cars, all-electric cars, that it is affordable to the average person, but other companies, I probably should have brought this up before, have had reliability issues. You've probably never heard of something like the Nissan Leaf. Didn't sell well, but it was affordable, all-electric. Tesla has shown that they have the capacity with the Model S to make a car that is all-electric that will work every day of the year, every single time you get it, and be practical. And of course, that can be scaled down. Yes?
Okay, I just forgot what that. Okay, do you think that bringing the cost down and making it sort of like a family vehicle would sort of ruin the Tesla name, just in the sense that if you think of like Maserati, everyone thinks like, oh my god, Maserati is amazing because it's a car that not everyone can buy. But Tesla, and if you think of like Volkswagen, no one goes, oh, I really want to buy a Volkswagen when I'm rich.
That's a good point. Tesla has a very interesting niche. If anybody remembers the Roadster, it was a Lotus Exige where they replaced everything with laptop batteries, actually, and an electric motor to try and create a performance vehicle. And then they moved on to a high-end sedan. It's kind of a bizarre path, I'll agree. But companies are known for their iconic images. BMW is known for the M5, but that's not what they make their money on. Everybody will recognize an M5, but everybody knows that people are really buying 1 Series because they're cheap, affordable, and still high-quality products. In the same way, Tesla will still be known for the Model S, but it will be kept afloat financially by a much smaller, more economical model.
Okay, good. I'm gonna have to cut it off at 3 minutes, 3 questions. Great